If you're thinking about moving or finding a new home in Gulf Shores, Alabama, you're likely curious about which areas are best for you and your family's safety. Worry not, we've got the scoop on the Gulf Shores crime rate and the safest places to live in this stunning coastal city. In this video, I'm diving into the safest neighborhoods in Gulf Shores, spotlighting areas where peace of mind is a part of everyday life. From the low Gulf Shores crime rate to warm community vibes, we're here to make sure your move to Gulf Shores is as smooth as possible. So whether you're relocating to Gulf Shores or just dreaming about living in coastal Alabama, join us as we reveal the top picks for a worry-free home in one of LA's most beautiful spots. Stick with us, the #1 relocation team in Baldwin County, to find your perfect place in Gulf Shores where safety and beauty go hand in hand. Tired of hearing sirens, constant anxiety, and fearing for your safety? Imagine a place where the biggest decision of the day is whether to hit the beach or the golf course. Imagine a community where the streets are safe enough for kids to bike around freely, where evening strolls are a daily routine, and where neighbors genuinely look out for each other. Welcome to Gulf Shores, Alabama, a hidden gem that promises not just a change of scenery, but a transformation in lifestyle. But let's face it, not all neighborhoods are created equal, and that's where we come in. So let's dive in. And first off, why does safety matter? Well, aside from the obvious reasons, choosing a safe neighborhood isn't just about avoiding crime. It's about ensuring peace of mind, enhancing your quality of life, and it's absolutely crucial for families, especially those with kids who are thinking about schools, playgrounds, and just letting their kids bike around the neighborhood. And let's not forget property values. Safe areas maintain their value, and while Gulf Shores is known for its beautiful beaches, friendly dolphins, and that tight-knit community vibe, it's like any other city with its mix of safer and, well, less safe areas. But let's not get it twisted, even our less safe areas would be considered pretty chill in a big city. But seriously, when we talk about safety, we're also talking about the little things like, can you take a leisurely evening walk or let your kids play outside until the streetlights come on without worrying? It's that old school vibe that everyone's looking for these days. And it's not just about crime rates, right? It's about feeling like you're part of a community where folks look out for each other, where if you go on vacation, your neighbor will pick up your mail and vice versa. That's the Gulf Shores spirit. So let's get into those top 5 safest areas and find you a place where the only thing you'll need to worry about is what SPF to use at the beach. Before we dive into the safest areas, let's set the stage on how we've determined our rankings. We're not pulling these names out of a hat, folks. We dug deep into the recent crime reports, had chats with locals, and looked at how communities rally together for safety. Safety isn't just about having low crime rates, it's also about the feel of the community, how neighbors look out for each other, and the initiatives in place to maintain peace and order. And based on our criteria, covering everything from violent and property crime rates to community engagement, we've pinpointed areas that stand out. It's interesting to see how the northeast part of Gulf Shores emerges as a beacon of safety. That's the Cedar Grove / Fort Morgan area, for those wondering. It's like this little pocket of tranquility. Meanwhile, the center of the city and areas around craft farms also rank high on our list for their strong community support and lower crime rates. And speaking of crime rates, let's not gloss over the specifics. Gulf Shores has an overall B grade for crime, which is pretty decent. The crime rate is 41 per 1,000 residents, and there's a downward trend with a 14% decrease in crimes over the year. It shows that efforts to curb crime are making an impact. All right, let's get into the safest neighborhoods in Gulf Shores, giving you peace of mind for your next move. Starting off our list at number 5 with MARTYN Woods. Now, when I say this neighborhood is Gulf Shores' best kept secret, I'm not exaggerating. It's nestled away in nature where the lots are spacious and the community vibe is close-knit. It's the kind of place where neighbors truly watch out for each other, making it your personal Fort Knox. MARTYN Woods isn't just a neighborhood, it's more like a retreat complete with privacy and community balance. You're not just moving into a house here, you're becoming part of a sanctuary. The residents are like an extended family who somehow managed to know your name while still giving you all the space you need. And let's talk about those spacious lots for a second. We're not talking about your typical backyard space. We're talking about sprawling landscapes that offer both privacy and a playground for nature lovers. It's like having your own piece of the wilderness. And the wildlife, you're sharing this sanctuary with birds and deer and all sorts of other friendly critters. It's as if you're living in a nature preserve. For anyone who values peace, privacy, and a bit of adventure, MARTYN Woods is a dream come true. MARTYN Shores offers that rare blend of seclusion and convenience. You're a stone's throw from civilization, yet you're worlds away in terms of peace and quiet. So if you're looking for a neighborhood where safety meets serenity and community meets privacy, MARTYN Woods should be on top of your list. Moving on to number 4, we have Cedar Grove. And this neighborhood really shines when it comes to offering a family-friendly atmosphere. The streets here are quiet, traffic is almost non-existent, and the safety measures, they're community-led, which says a lot about the people that live here. Cedar Grove is cozy, welcoming, and you get this sense that everyone genuinely cares about each other. they've managed to keep that small town charm intact, which is pretty remarkable considering how close they are to the hustle and bustle of Gulf Shores. Here, kids can still play outside until dinner, and parents don't have to worry every single second. And it's not by accident. The residents here have worked hard to create and maintain this safe environment. They organize neighborhood watch programs, community events, and it all fosters this incredible sense of belonging. This neighborhood hosts annual block parties too, so you really get a chance to get out there and meet your neighbors. And let's not forget the convenience factor. You're just a short drive away from everything Gulf Shores has to offer: the beaches, the shops, the restaurants. Yet when you're home in Cedar Grove, it's like you're in a world of your own, shielded from all that noise. And for anyone who might be worried about getting around, Cedar Grove is strategically located. You've got easy access to the main roads, but because of how the neighborhood is designed, you don't get that through traffic. It's quiet, peaceful, and safe. It's truly perfect for anyone looking for that balance between a peaceful home life and the convenience of city amenities. So if you're in the market for a home that comes with a built-in family of neighbors and a peace of mind, Cedar Grove should definitely be on your radar. Sliding into our number 3 spot is none other than Craft Farms. This isn't your average golf course community. Sure, it's got those pristine fairways and greens that would make any golfer's heart sing, but there's much more to it. It's the fusion of safety and scenic beauty that really sets it apart. Thanks to the dedicated private security and proactive neighborhood watch, residents here can rest easy knowing their paradise is protected. Walking through Craft Farms is a breath of fresh air. Every turn, every nook of this community is meticulously designed, not just for aesthetics, but for the well-being of everyone who calls it home. It's proof that you don't have to sacrifice luxury for safety or vice versa. Living here, you get the best in both worlds. There's a sense of camaraderie here that's hard to find anywhere else, whether you're out on the golf course, attending one of the many community events, or just taking a leisurely stroll. There's a genuine connection among residents. And that sense of community really does amplify the safety factor. When neighbors know each other, they look out for each other, and Craft Farms has that in spades. Plus, the HOA here is incredibly proactive. They're constantly working on initiatives to ensure the neighborhood not only stays safe, but also feels welcoming and inclusive. And for those wondering about the amenities, Craft Farms isn't all about golf, although what else do you need? We know not everyone loves golf, but there are also swimming pools, tennis courts, and clubhouses that host everything from fitness classes to social gatherings. It's a community that encourages an active and engaged lifestyle, and it's worth mentioning the strategic location of Craft Farms. You're tucked away in this serene oasis, yet minutes from shopping, dining, and our beautiful white sandy beaches without feeling isolated. And for anyone concerned about emergency services, Craft Farms has excellent access to medical facilities, fire stations, and police departments. The infrastructure here is top-notch, ensuring that help is always close by if you ever need it. Craft Farms really is the epitome of safe, luxurious living. If you're looking for safety, beauty, and amenities, this is it. So if this neighborhood sounds like the kind of place you could call home, don't hesitate to reach out because we're here to make your move as smooth as possible. Next, I'm talking about the Ancient Oaks neighborhood. This isn't just any neighborhood. It takes pride in its safety measures and how the entire community comes together to keep it that way. The streets are not only well lit at night, but there's also a sense of vigilance among residents. The community patrols here aren't just for show. They're a testament to how seriously Ancient Oaks takes the well-being of its residents. Ancient Oaks is conveniently located approximately half a mile from the new boat launch, as well as Craft Farms golf course, grocery store, shopping, and the movie theater. Sign me up. This neighborhood is close to all the action. It's welcoming, it's warm, kids biking on the streets, neighbors waving from their porches, community barbecues on the weekends. And the community association, they're the superheroes of this story. They're organizing events, keeping everyone informed and involved, and making sure the neighborhood not only stays safe, but continues to thrive. If you're looking for one of the more affordable neighborhoods in Gulf Shores, Ancient Oaks offers safety, community, and a sense of belonging, and should definitely be at the top of your list. Now, taking the crown at number 1, we have Fort Morgan. This isn't just a neighborhood, it's a slice of history nestled on the edge of Gulf Shores. Its strategic location not only played a role in American history, but today it contributes to making it a beacon of safety. It's in a somewhat secluded setting that naturally keeps the crime rate incredibly low, offering a sanctuary for those in search of both solitude and security. When we talk about Fort Morgan, it's like describing a hidden paradise that has it all: breathtaking beaches, a tapestry of history, and a bubble of safety. It's not every day you find a place where you can stroll along the beach, get lost in the beauty of nature, and feel like you've stepped into a safe haven untouched by the fast pace of the outside world. And it's that isolation that gives Fort Morgan its charm. You're not just buying a property, you're buying peace of mind. But don't let the word isolation fool you. This community here is vibrant and tight-knit. Neighbors know each other, not just by name, but by story. It's a community where a simple wave turns into a beachside barbecue invite, or just a quick cocktail or beer. And speaking of community, the residents here take pride in preserving the serene and safe environment that Fort Morgan offers. There are community-led efforts to ensure that everyone from the youngest to the oldest feels secure. And let's not overlook the lifestyle Fort Morgan affords. For nature fans, history buffs, and beach lovers, it's a trifecta. You can explore the historic sites, enjoy the natural beauty, and then unwind on your porch, soaking in the tranquility that only Fort Morgan can offer. Plus, the safety here isn't just about low crime rates, it's about feeling secure in your environment. Whether you're out for an early morning jog or watching the sunset, there's an inherent sense of safety that envelopes you. It's a place where you can let your guard down and just be. This is the kind of place where you feel like you don't need to lock your doors, which says a lot. So for anyone dreaming of a home where safety, history, and nature converge, Fort Morgan is the pinnacle. It's not just a place to live, it's a lifestyle where every day feels like a vacation. And if Fort Morgan sounds like the paradise you've been searching for, we're here to help make that dream a reality. Reach out to us and let's find your perfect spot in the safest corner of Gulf Shores. And there you have it, folks, our carefully curated list of the top 5 safest areas in Gulf Shores, Alabama. It's important to remember that while no place is entirely devoid of crime, settling down in one of those communities offers not just a beautiful backdrop for your life, but also the invaluable peace of mind we're all after. Thanks so much for joining us today. We love bringing you these videos. We love bringing you these insights and helping make your dream of living in Lower Alabama a reality. So keep those calls coming. We look forward to helping you find your home here in Baldwin County. And to learn more about living in Lower Alabama, watch this next video.